5, 4, 3, 2. Come on, baby. All right, there we go. Let's do it. Pop out chat, and we're good to go. Cheat. Okay, before I start, I'm gonna get some water, so I'll be right back. Five. All right. I am back. Let me just change this. Reading with her Manga chapter 52 plus mukbang. Okay. Copy. Done. Let me get the YouTube. Okay, stream settings. Save. And Lipont Studio as well. Alright, we are good to go. We are partying. Alright, hello everyone, my name is Patrick, I am the Manga reviewer, and today we're doing a lunch mukbang, and I'm going to finish the first season of Return of the Manhwa Sect. One of my favorite manhwas of all time, and I'll just show you what I have for lunch today. So this is what I have. I got honshoujo, kimchi, and green onions, lettuce wraps, and a quick, I think it's like a gamjatang. Oh no, it's a beef stew, Korean noodles. Very Korean inspired meal, minus the meat. The meat is a Chinese style honshoujo. All right, here we go. Ooh, double sound, a lot better now. All right, let's get started. We are ready to party. Actually, let's get started with a bite of food. So I'm gonna take a nice pork belly, put in the lettuce. I mean, I took the wrong type of lettuce, but I have what I have. Here we go. Let's. Oh, this is not a great to wrap, but hey, I'll take this. Well, okay, very yummy. Plus, this is the perfect time right now. Chapter 52, the end of the first season. All right. Let's keep going. Today's the day of the Southern Edge Sect. Well, oh, I might have to have a little bit of noodles. It said to add some kimchi to the noodles. Or where's the bowl next time? I'm getting way too distracted by the food. Can't really see the lettuce wrap because it's green and I'm using a green screen. Sorry, I monologue when I eat. Okay. Still kind of sounds like doubling of the audio. Oh well. Okay. It's not just about how we eat and live, but he also brought back dignity to the Mount West sect. Actually, I'm gonna take this off. It's so hard to read when you're hearing yourself speak. How's the taste of the tea? I feel like it has a deeper taste now. Although I thought it would have a lighter taste because the tea leaves have dried for a long time, but it's said that the plum blossom leaves that have been dried properly actually have a deeper taste. It's something people realize only after tens of years of drying it. It's the same thing with Manga sect, pardon? I merely kept the step going. Although I will talk about how I wanted to return it back to its former glories, but the truth is that it was tough even to just keep it going on a daily basis. And as I kept enduring all the struggles, a change to the better has finally happened. There are times when just waiting and holding on is the answer to the things as compared to coming up with elaborate strategies. We're not the only ones who are getting better, huh? There are times when I think the sect leader believes that we're already perfect, but humans are meant to strive for improvement until the day they die. Considering that the sect leader walks the path of towers, and I'm sure he'll continue to improve himself until the day he dies too. He's really a reliable sect leader. The Manga sect needs his leader to return back to its former glories. As long as that's happening, it's all good. But even that is happening is not achieved by my efforts. It's all thanks to the hard work of our disciples. Why is it not by your efforts? Who knows who I'm lacking? Who knows who? I'm someone who knows where I'm lacking. Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna try this again with some kimchi. Yeah. So the packet itself actually is set to use kimchi. So here we are. Not bad. Very light in flavor, but that's good, and it makes everything else shine. I'm gonna add some green onions to that, baby. Alright. If the Mount Sect hadn't declined, would I become the sect leader? If my senior brother hadn't left the Manga sect, I would have spent my days reading Taoism scriptures. By leaving those people who have proved that they're not worthy of becoming the sect leader, you are the true sect leader of the Manga sect. Oh, he's very happy. So what's going on to second disciples? They just completed the training and are resting now. Sect leader. Honestly, I'm a little scared. Scared? Do you think that our second class disciples will not be able to win against the Southern Edge sect? 请进. Wait. Yeah. 哦，好的，我来。Be right back. 哎呦，什么钥匙？啊？哦好，哎呀，下水了。那么我 stole the water cup。没事吧？要不要擦一下？哦 shit。跟我讲话，我没看。 little spillage here. Corporate needed help with something and I didn't pay attention. That's my fault for having poor awareness. I was even blaming him, but no, it's my fault, obviously. Okay. 谢谢，差不多。可以吗？可以了，已经差不多好了。那你把它撤了？啊，没有。Be right back. All right. Sorry about that. Let me see if the sound is still working. Check 1, 2. Working perfectly. Excellent. All right. Sorry, we have an artist doing exhibition setup, and he just needed help for a moment. Okay. Actually, let's just go a little lettuce wrap. That's not even meat, but who cares? I want to believe in them too, but as you know, what about the third class disciples? On the third class disciples going to participate in the Manga sect and Southern Edge conference as well. How are the pushers going? Oh, yes, it looks like they're training really hard. Although it's actually way more than just training really hard. They're training in torturous levels of training, basically. All right, let's see. But they also joined the sect not too long ago. So, what would you do if there's a mountain in front of their eyes? Do you trust them to? Sorry, mountain. I told that that you must get past it no matter what. Oh, this is green onion. This is a strong spring onion one. Yeah, let's get this flavor in. Flavor town, baby. Don't worry about the details. I'm sure everything will proceed smoothly. Chung Myung will make sure of it for sure. I'll take him to leave and do a last check on everything. Winning and losing is important, but as a Taoist, I lied so blatantly like it was nothing. If there's a difference between now and the past, it'd be that we have the 7 plum blossom sword techniques records. But it'd probably be close to impossible to bring back the old glory of the Manga tech with just it. If only we had the plum blossom sword technique. Oh, my predecessors, please watch over the Manga sect. Senior brother, was the Manga sect really part of the 10 great sects in the past? For a place that used to be one of the 10 great sects, isn't the village in the vicinity a little too small and shabby? Oh, this guy's talking shit already, huh? This one I'm a raw dog it, actually a little spring onion. Yeah, they're like in a very secluded area. They're so powerful that they developed the village to extend so that people could come here just to visit the Manga sect could stay here. I see. But how many fall in rock bottom? I have no idea why we're participating in this meaningless event. What's the point for us to exchange swords with the Manga sect whose level is obviously lower? And maybe just to practice ourselves. I'm sure we're doing this because the elders in the sect have something in mind. Be careful what you say. I know, but actually, I guess there's some point in the Manga sect that I just take calling. After all, it'd be pretty fulfilling to avenge that humiliated guy. No reaction at all? He's been quite awfully quiet after that huge incident since he created. How boring. Because he knows that you guys are all gonna get smashed by Chung Myung. Like, he's just fucking training like, dude, this guy told me I'm trash. This 15-year-old who seems like a basically demigod is telling me focus on the fundamentals, work on the classic techniques, and like he knows how much stronger he is than he knows like Chung Myung is a beast. The Humong Classic. As compared to the lightheartedness I had when I came here the last time, I'm now reminded of the one person when I see Mount Hoa. We might actually be walking into a tiger's den right now. They are. He is the tiger. He is the one who knocks. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, I'm just saving this for the review of this video. Of this manga. Oh, it's been a year. Okay, this is the first year anniversary of this manhwa. Excellent work. I'm gonna have a bit of this now. Okay, I'm gonna double lettuce. This is a double lettuce. Ooh. Actually, I'm just gonna do this. That's enough. Yeah, like this noob is saying, why are they built in such a secluded place? Like, well, the Taoist organization, they want to be closer to nature, don't they? In order to study Taoist scriptures and to know oneself in peace without any outside interference, it's natural to choose a place where that is not easy for people to get to. What does that have to do with Mount Hua sect? Half of them are not even Taoists. I would understand if you were talking about the Wudang sect, but yeah, true. If it's a place that one has to go through so much to get that place should at least be enjoyable something. But they're probably just going to give us vegetables and put us up in some rundown pavilion to sleep in. I don't expect any kind of good food from them. I just hope I can sleep comfortably. I heard even the bigger sect has better lodgings than them. Elder, senior, better. Isn't it about time to stop having the useless software engine Manhua conference? Isn't this simply making us suffer by coming so far just to make them look good? I know you guys are quite very unhappy and calm down a little bit. Don't you know about the high-ups feel about the Manhua sect? I don't understand it either. Why are you so obsessed with the martial arts sects that's almost done for? Because you guys were not at their level many years ago, right? Like now, only now that you're in level. Just in case they have some kind of hidden power. Hidden power? If they had something like that, they would have gone back to that status they used to be at. Or are they saying they just decided not to do and stay in the ruins for nearly hundreds of years? All the martial arts sects had a hard time when they were flourishing. What's important is where they are right now. He's right. They're probably going to stay like this going forward 100 more years. From a martial arts sect to have no form or development at all, they've gone too weak to spar against us for sure. 10 great sects, what a joke. I'm just worried they'll pull our reputation down with them. It'd be best if you guys don't underestimate them too much. One slight mistake and you might get humiliated. Ha, are you talking about yourself? Don't worry, senior brother. We won't do anything that will help them look better, unlike you did. The fact that they let you off actually puts us in a bad light. I'm just saying that we shouldn't let our guards down. So what? If we just let our guards down, nothing will change. They're Mount Huasek, don't you know? Do as you please. But you guys will end up paying the price if you let your guards down. He's not wrong. Be at ease. Have you forgotten what happened with the Unicorn Merchant Guild? We have not. We were humiliated because of a martial sect that's almost done for. Don't you know that how infuriated the sect leader was because of that? Oh man, I have a lot of lettuce actually. Should I put these pieces into half pieces? Man, kimchi is expensive. I gotta make my own kimchi. Oh, that was horrible, Rahman. They're here, like, why is the gate in such a good condition? I know that the Unicorn Merchant Guild has invested in that, but it hasn't been long ever since that happened. Are you saying they managed to solve all the financial problems and rebuild this gate in such a short time? That's impossible. Looks like they managed to beg for a small fortune from someone else. And probably after they fix the main gate as the first things people see. Don't worry about it. Even the main gates were built, it doesn't really change who they are fundamentally. What a useless thing they've done. Just as it must have been a tough journey coming all this way, Elisima. I am Hyang Sang, an elder of the Manga sect. We have met before. I'm going to see you again. Why is the sect leader not here? He's inside right now. Tisk. Doesn't it make sense that a sect leader is here to receive the guests who came such a long way? How dare a mere elder try to order a sect leader to do things? What an ill-mannered person. Seeing his attitude, it looks like they were determined to ruin things. Please come and have some food. We have prepared a welcome banquet for all the Southern Edge sect's disciples. A banquet, huh? To think that Malhuan sect of the Southern Edge and Malhuan sect conference has some event to play and eat. Of course not. Ha ha ha. All right then, lead the way. I'll meet with the sect leader first. Someone who wonders how much funds they receive, but is obvious. Since they've done something like since they've done something like rebuilding their main gate that people see first, the insides of the place must be in poor condition. Huh? It's not sand training ground? Even the conditions of the building is way better than before. They do not simply rebuild the main gate. What does it matter? It looks like a lot of things have changed here. Does that Malhuan stuff this much of me? Does this money change things around here? I doubt you, who consider yourself a reputable sect, will resort to thievery. Thievery? Watch your mouth. You can't call it thief. That's absurd. What a load of fucking bullshit. Just die. What? What did you just say? What did you say? I was like, yo, Chamyang doesn't take no shit, right? Oh shit, I'm not strong enough to even hold this. The triple lettuce, mini lettuce is too much. What? Pardon? What did you say to me? Oh, that? How can you listen? Who are you? I'm Chamyang, your motherfucking nightmare. That's definitely the name of the Malhua sect despite who tarnished the reputation of the Southern Edge sect. But he's much younger than I thought he'd be. I think that our duels with the top 10 business in Shaanxi was sold by this young brat. This is absurd. I see, so you tell us Chamyang, but you know, it seems you haven't learned any form of manners. What did you say? You're too far away for me to hear you well. Can you come closer to talk to me instead? What? Are you a little hard of hearing? I said come here, over here, and talk to me. Can you not hear me? Bro, this is he's just rage baiting on his face. What a rage baiter, huh? I'm making a compilation of all his faces for sure. That bastard. How did he have the confidence to act so socky? If it's true that he flew away and vomited blood during the sparring against Lee Sung-book, then he's not all that strong in martial arts. So how do you show that kind of attitude to me? You're a third-class disciple, right? So, In that case, I'm a senior of someone who's like to you. Don't you think it's wrong for you to command someone like me? You know that if you had an even single bit of manners. Oh, really? That's true. Now that you mention it, you're right. In that case, can you pass my message to the elder who's right beside you? I think me commanding you is more polite as compared to an elder of the Southern Edge sect commanding a sect leader. Isn't that so? In contrast to what I wanted to do, what I've said has been used to criticize our elder instead. He managed to trip me over by my own words by leading me to the conversation without saying much. You, stand down, elder. That young bachelor has a way of words. I won't hold you responsible for your rudeness since you did it out of heart for your sect leader. Alright, but your rudeness isn't the same as mine. Do you know why? I don't. Because of power. It's only rude when it's pointed out. If no one points it out, then it's just passing words. And the authority to point things out comes from power. While being rude without power is rude, when it's not rude when I do it because I have power. I think before you learn manners, you need to learn to hold back your speech. Young bravado gets forgiven easily, but it will be what cuts your head off someday. Remember my words. Let's go. Yes, elder. He's like, hello, champion. Please don't fuck me up too much. I'm already annoyed since those thieving bastards came to our sect. How dare they insult a sect leader? I wanted to let things proceed quietly. Ooh, that's nice. Maybe I'll do a second layer, some kimchi, and some green onions. I don't like these ones as much as the iceberg lettuces because you can't really wrap them as well, but that's good. So now like, do you see that disrespect to our sect leader? Listen carefully. Those masses, the more you lose to them, you'll die by my own hands. Do you hear me? I don't care if you lose elsewhere. I don't care if you get somewhere else and get beaten up. But I don't want to see us losing to the Southern Edge sect, not even in my death. And the people who make me see what I don't want to see should brace themselves for what's coming. But we don't have confidence to win. What? Confidence? You don't have the confidence to win, huh? Then do you have the confidence to die? Try losing. Just try it. I'll kill you all of you the same exact way. Understood? Does he concern you? It's more like I'm dumbfounded by what he did. How does he not even know his place? Just leave him be. After all, kicking a big fuss without even knowing your place is a pleasure of the weak. A child who does not know how big the world is will definitely act recklessly. No need to feel disappointed. We'll have a chance to punish him later on for sure. I'd love to see if that mouth of his can still spout bullshit after he gets ripped apart. You shouldn't be saying this to an orthodox martial artist. They're the ones who picked the fight first. I mean, no, you guys kind of did. But the truth is on the side that has power. Say that then. Don't say that they picked it first, because you guys. In the end, martial artists speak with their swords. No matter how good one is at talking, it won't change a single thing. The Southern Edge and Mouth sect will be really interesting this time around. Chung Myung. Ooh, let's go back to the soup. Very nice, very nice. Actually, should I do a little noodle wrap? It's very ghetto, but I'm a ghetto boy. Look at that. Noodle lettuce wrap. Let's make this into a burger. A little more kimchi. What's this? Looks too relaxed compared to previous years. Is it because they have money now? What it is, they didn't say there's no way they could have surpassed the Southern Edge sect. Their ungrounded carefreeness bothers me. I'm not sure whether the tea is to your liking. It has deep fragrance, but plum blossoms are not exactly my preference. Is there a reason you dislike the smell of the plum blossoms? Huh? A reason? It is normal for forests to exude several scents. The smell of soil, the smell of trees, and even the smell of dew. But in a place where plums bloom, you can't smell nothing but them. The smell is so dense that it covers all of the scents surrounding it. And the world is a place where people achieve harmony while living together. This is why I prefer green tea with a light fragrance to plum blossoms that break the harmony. Why is he such a thing now? Strong scent and plum blossoms that break the harmony around them. Is he referring to the time when the Manga sect pursued only profits and refused to work in harmony with the Southern Edge sect? Let's stop with the tea right now. We should get to the main topic. We at the Southern Edge sect are thinking of making this conference the last one. May I ask for the reason for it? It's simple. The reason is that the meaningless sparring with the Manga sect does not help the development of the Southern Edge sect at all. Isn't there too big of a gap between you? The Manga and Southern Edge Conference is not just a simple event that was created for sparring. It was meant to build friendly ties between our sects. Isn't that just for show? There's never been a moment where our sect were on good terms. In fact, it's more like we're enemies, aren't we? As evidence of that, everyone here wants to crush me, don't they? Even though I haven't said a single wrong thing. The relationship of our sect is like a broken porcelain. But in order to piece that broken porcelain, a lot of work is required. But even if you manage to do it, the cracks still stay there, won't they? They don't intend to participate in the Manga sect and Southern Edge sect conference anymore. So they're saying that this time they want to officially put the Manga sect under their feet. Can there be anything more humiliating to say than this? Do you think that you are informing us of that too suddenly? We should have done it way earlier. Elder! But let me just ask you one thing. Do you think that current Manga is good enough to have the Southern Edge sect as their opponent? We think that we've really done enough for the Manga sect, considering how nicely we've treated you guys. Done enough for us? Don't you think you're going overboard with your words? Yeah. What have we gone overboard with? We've got the grudge we had in the past and have consistently helped the Manga sect. Although the Southern Edge sect and the Manga sect conference has always been held in the Manga sect, we've never complained about it before. We even bring treasures to support you every time we come here, don't you? Are you still going to put a blame on the Southern Edge sect after all? That's not it. The reason why the Manga sect and Southern Edge sect was always held in Manga is that they wanted the Mangas by coming here in person to see how far we had fallen, and to show the Southern Edge sect victory over the Manga sects to the other sects. The truths they're giving us of the pretext of supporting us was just to make it so that the Manga sect that had no money was unable to reject them. I'm sure that the sect leader thinks this is totally absurd, but what makes us even angrier is that we can't deny anything even after hearing all of this. I think Chairman's going to change this. If this is hard for you to understand, I'll make it simpler. The Southern Edge sect and Mount Hua sect conference, you will need to say that you no longer may want it to take place every end. If you care about your disciples, then please think hard about this. Is the Southern Edge sect going to close off all relations with other sects? That's not for me to decide. How dare you be so insolent? Oh yeah, this is gonna be a good one. Baby. I'm saying there's more to this. They clearly want to show the gap between them and us via this sparring this time around. That is, they want to show that the Mahua no sect is no longer be worthy of being called a reputable sect of the Shaanxi region. Ooh, yeah, this is a nice bite. Now everything is set up for Chum Young to save the day, right? Like, I don't want this. I want a perfect victory. Be it fame, wealth, martial arts. I want to beat them in every single area. I hate that the Mount Fox sect has fallen. is even compared to us. They are absolutely incomparable to us. Let's see. Oh, noodle time. All right. Oh, he's part of the bad generation. Pull yourself together and don't forget why we are here. We want to humiliate them. Bear that in mind. Oh, it looks like everything I wanted to say has already been said by Gyeong on my behalf. I pay my respects to you, elder. We pay our respects to our elder. I am embarrassed. If I had known that you were coming, I would have never said that. No. It was a wonderful speech. That's the mindset a disciple of the Salmon Edge sect should have. Continue what you're doing. Just winning the Salmon Edge sect and Manhua conference won't be enough. Make it so that they won't even dare to mention the Salmon Edge sect's name. Do you know what I mean? Are you saying? When it comes to martial arts competitions, no, not hurting each other is one of the basics. But their spirit is stronger than expected. Even if the Salmon Edge sect is a limit to how much we can tolerate them. Ah, yeah. Won't there be a risk of a risk of getting hurt if we stand up against the spirits of others? What is he trying to say? What does that even mean? He's saying, like, injure those motherfuckers. Especially Chum Young. That kid, he was not even 20 yet, dared to speak and argue with me. I can't stand the sight of such a child growing up in the Manhua sect. That's why you need to nip him in the bud. I will bear that in mind. We're young. Are you ready to get messed up by Chung Young and be embarrassed? Because that's what's going to happen. Oh, yeah, that looks good. Oh, like, we're gonna win this, and this is gonna be the golden age of the Salmon Edge sect. Nah, bro. Not happening. Should I just finish this off? He's like, dude, it's not that I've needed to say yes, it's just weak. Why don't you go to sleep in this hour? Because we're nervous. Nervous? I know if I lose. Isn't nervousness felt only by the less prepared? It's not that I'm afraid I won't be able to do well. Senior brother, if we turn back 10 days ago, do you think there'd be anything more you can do? 10 days. Does you want me to do those crazy training sessions for 10 more days? I feel like puking just in thinking about it. There's no such thing as a nervousness in a person who has done everything he could. What you're feeling right now is something else. You simply don't believe in yourself. If you're weak, just admit that you're weak. But the more important thing is whether you really did your best. Senior brother, did you do your best? Yes. I can say that for sure. Then that's it. No matter what everyone else says, I'm going to acknowledge you and all the hard work you guys have put in. So don't waste your time on useless things like that and go to bed. Getting enough sleep the day before is also a kind of a skill and effort. Where are you going? To train. The Salmon Edge sect doesn't come to me right now. Training is 100 times more important. He's really going to train? Looks like we were in order for nothing. You think that on the day on the Manhua sect and the Salmon Edge sect, he's just his usual self. I feel foolishness I've been worrying about until now. Chiming was right. If we want to be able to confidently tell ourselves that we worked hard until the end, we need to try to sleep. Let's go to bed. Let's go to bed. Yes, senior brother. Seriously, such a weirdo. I can't believe those words made me feel relaxed. Whatever the outcome of the conference is, as long as we have Chung Myung, the third disciples will keep getting stronger. Aren't you coming? Oh, yeah, I'm coming. I mean, he knows the results for the third classes because there's not a chance that like it's not a chance that they would lose with Changyang, right? Like there's no way. This is my last bite, last one. Might. All right. There's the last boy. Big boy meal, big boy bite. That's all that's left. Oh, a human presence. I see this would happen. You're following me again. It's different. This isn't her. And there's two of them. Two people meeting this deep in the mountain of down. This weeks of a scheme. What the hell are you bastards doing? Let me finish this end. Oh yeah. Very nice. Okay. So we know they're brothers right now. Got a lot of green onions for sure. Wow, that was actually really good. Honestly, that's like a $40 lunch right there in a restaurant. Whew. Alright. You look relaxed. There's no reason for me to be tense though. Or is there? Dong Ryong. Don't call me by the name. I'm Baek Chung right now. You should not give away the name given to you by your parents. There's one saying you're still Jung Dong Ryong. His name is Dong Ryong. And they're brothers, huh? Their means Golden Dragon and Cobra Dragon, respectively. One of them is Gong Ryong and one of them is Dong Ryong. I really want to see who their father is. Just what is he thinking when he named them like that? I already said I'm Baek Chung. Alright, Dong Ryong. By the way, it looks like you're doing well in the Manhua sect. You look pretty good. What are you trying to say? Just that I missed you. I was wondering how my good-for-nothing little brother who ran away from home and entered the Manhua sect to defeat me is living. Haven't seen that already 2 years ago? Beating a loser is never boring. No matter how many times you do it. That bastard. He pretends to be gentle and hides behind a smile, but even that smile is repulsive as it comes from his rotten heart. He's someone who's ruthless to those he considers weaker than himself. There's no way I don't know what he's thinking. After all, this is how I've been treated. What do you think? If you're back on the floor, I can still accept you into the Thousand Edge sect. Don't talk nonsense. I'm the most senior second class disciple of the Mao Hua sect, Baek Chung. My goal is to help the Mao sect surpass the Thousand Edge sect. So don't ever say that in front of me. Even when I begged, you laugh at me and pretend that nothing had happened because that's the kind of person you are. Being British is such a bizarre thing. Even though we lived apart for so long, you still know me so well, but you made the wrong choice. If you had wanted to beat me, you should have entered the Southern Edge sect. That way you would have had at least a small chance to achieve it. But you chose the Mount Hua sect over the Southern Edge sect. How were you thinking to defeat me by joining the sect that's all done for? Even a dog would laugh at that. 喂，你好。啊，可以的。20号可以的。对，不影响我。是8月5号，是那都没事情。是谁给我们付啊？你说35块钱差不多吧？我觉得平常那个 bartender 是35块钱一个小时。好，可以的。好的 ，sounds good。OK， 可以的。拜拜。Yes, you're right. At first, I joined the Mahua sect to get back to you. I thought I'd beat you who ignored and despised me by leading the sect you hate the most, the Mahua sect. Even if it's for the sake of getting back at me, it was such a foolish idea, but I guess it suits you. At first, I was being just childish, but now I really like the Mahua sect. There's no place more pleasing than to live as a most senior second-class disciple of the Mahua sect, Baek Chung. In that case, please make... So that's what the whole story is like. I can't believe he finds it pleasing to live as a second-class disciple of a sect that's almost done for. I'm unexpectedly proud of him. Have you lost your mind? Don't look down on the Manhua sect. This must seem strange to you, but when I came here, I realized that happiness isn't about dressing up in good clothes, having good food, and living a luxurious life. And at least this place needs to be. So I was able to set a goal to make it one that isn't inferior to others. The Manga sect is a place that gave me a purpose. Furthermore, it's a place that embraces me with affection. Affection? Seeing how you talk as much nonsense, it looks like you haven't seen the reality yet, have you? Let me tell you what it looks like then. You're already done for. In exchange for your pathetic choice, you will live your whole life humiliated as a third-rate warrior. You'll watch me become the self-edge sect leader from your pathetic position. It doesn't matter. I'm just living my own, a trash life, which is quite fun to watch though. I won't make you wait for long. You'll see everything today. Just how foolish and worthless the life you've chosen is. A fallen sect and a fool. There's no better combination than this, is there? Don't you dare insult the Manhua sect anymore. I'll tear that filthy mouth. You really think you do it? You're too pathetic for that. After today, neither you or the Manhua sect will be able to show your faces in Jianghu. That's why I'll make it happen. Look forward to it. Can I make it? No, don't falter. I'm Baek Chung of the Manhua sect. Someday I'll become sect leader and bring back his glory. I can make... Wow! I'm so proud of you. Why are you here? How do I not even feel your presence, Dong Young? Did you hear everything? Yes, Dong Young. I was impressed by you. To think that you had such admirable thoughts of the Manhua sect. Please don't tell anyone this, since there are people who would definitely think negatively of this. Fear not, senior. I am Chung Young. I'm the last person who wouldn't spill your secrets. Does that mean that you definitely spill it? Enough about that. Anyways, you're Jin Gum Young's younger brother, right? Even though we're brothers, we don't have a close relationship. Firstly, we have different mothers. Ever since I was young... Stop right there. I don't have to listen to such trivial things. I'm sure it's predictable. You were born as the youngest and didn't get treated well because of your talented brother, blah, 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 and you ran away from home and came to the Manhua sect. Hey, don't summarize people's lives that easily, bro. My life can't be... You did well. Huh? I'm saying you made a good choice when you came to the Manhua sect. No matter where you're from, what your story is, as long as you came here on your own free will, you're a disciple of the Manhua sect. And I'll prove to you that you're wrong to choose it over the true sound edge sect. It's not something that young kid should be saying, but for some reason his words are so calming to my heart. When are you going to prove it? What do you mean, when? Today, my dude. Today. It's time to crush the faces of the Silent Edge bastards. Let's go on a rampage, Senior. All of you seem to be nervous, but there's no need to be stiff. Don't dwell on winning or losing. You just need to use the Mount Hua sect and Silent Edge conference as your stepping stone. Let me see how many chapters. You're still the proud disciples of the Mount Hua sect. Just remember this fact. What a lousy speech. Not only did it make not raise the morale of those who are going to aspire, it didn't even give them the resolve to uphold the honor of the Mount Hua sect. However, those words just generally relieved the hearts of the disciples who felt burdened and tensed. I'll be watching you guys. See you later. Let's see. How many chapters is it until... Should I stop here or should I finish it right now? I think I can finish it, right? Alright. This is the end. This is the battle. You cannot do that. You cannot just enter whenever you want. Please go back. If you go recklessly like that... What's going on here? Sect leader. These are the people who came to watch the Mount Hua and Silent Edge sect. They are demanding entry. What? These are people wearing quite luxurious outfits. I even know some of them. That means that the Shaanxi's top 10 merchants and associate leaders and some other big shots in the local area. Why do they want to watch this Mount Hua Silent Edge sect? It's going to spread throughout the Shaanxi region that the Mount Hua sect is no longer one of the prestigious sects. What a cheap trick. Don't you know that we can't let outsiders in without permission? How can you let them know, despite that, knowing the opposite scenes as you? That's not a sect leader. We hadn't coordinated them in advance, sect leader. They didn't coordinate in advance? Is he saying that it wasn't the Silent Edge sect who did this? Please, what's the matter? Please explain to me. I tried to stop him, but they said I did not know if the person who brought them is here. It is me, sect leader. Sir Huang, long time no see. I just thought things wouldn't be as exciting without an audience at events like this, so I invited some other people. That's not a bad idea. Well, since it's the last Silent Edge and Mount Hua sect's conference, this could be a festival for Shaanxi. Father, as the young tourist has sent a letter. Yes, here it is. He asked me to bring famous and influential people as spectators. He needs an audience for the show that he's gonna put up right now. I did as I was told, but I don't know what's gonna happen yet next, young master, young Taoist. Well, that's it for the preparations. Now then, let this year's Mount Hua and Silent Edge conference begin. The first participants. Senior brother, stay safe. You have to win. Do not lose, senior brother. You can do it, senior brother. Senior brother, go. I'm looking forward to this. I can't believe the representatives of each sect are fighting the way by fighting first. In fact, when the result of the spar pretty much conclude what the conference will be like, that's right, it's not an exaggeration to say that the outcome of the whole event can be decided with this match alone. By the way, that disciple of Jin Gumyung is said to be a talented martial artist who would bring about the Silent Edge sect's heyday. He looks pretty impressive. He's like a young hero from a story. Doesn't the disciple of the Mount Hua sect also look great? Strangely, the two of them look very familiar. Oh, I wonder if it's because they're wearing black and white, but it looks like we were looking at painting. It makes me look forward to their fight. But how can the Mount Hua sect's disciple be a match for Jin Gumyong? You didn't run away, huh? There's no running away from that Silent Edge sect, and more importantly from you. You should have a big mouth. I am the second class disciple of the Mount Hua sect. Someone who will become the sect leader of the Mount Hua sect in the future. I am Baek Chong. Crouching Tiger Azure Soryang. Rampage Claws of the Tiger, whatever. Oh my god. Crouching Tiger Azura's Yang Sword. He's like a crouching tiger that went for a surprise attack. The technique that allows one to run at a tremendous speed and launch consecutive attacks. I've seen him before, but when did it become so intense? Even the great Jin Yong is being pushed back. When did he get to that level? Cheng Yang, Senior is driving his opponent to the corner. He's pushing Jin Yong back. I heard you. Can he actually win? No way. He needs to land an attack to win. He hasn't landed a single strike, so how can he win? Does that face look like he's winning to you? Why? Just why? I mean, I already continued. I already started, so. Why? 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 Just why? Why the hell can I even scratch him? He's so distant. It's like I'm looking at a sheer cliff that rises the sky in the highs. A cliff that I don't get there to climb across. All the effort so far, all that I spent. Where did they all go? I think you've had enough fun for today. You. Ah, foolish bastard. No matter how many martial sects of the Manhua sect you learn, you won't even be able to touch even a single hair of mine. Realize of your body just how stupid your precious little thing said you are. I thought God would have begun smaller. Why can't I even reach him? It's already so hard for you to stand, yet you're still so tenacious. Actually, let me... ch52, chapter what right now? 69? 59? Okay, I think I'll stop after this chapter. But that's all there is. You won't even be able to cut me off or the hem my clothes for the rest of your life. Why? You really are slow in telling it. I told you so many times. This is the difference between your Manga sect and myself and the Edge sect. This is how big the gap is. There's no way the martial arts of the Manga sect can ever be compared to the martial arts of the Silent Edge sect. Not even in 100, no, 1,000 years. It'll always be the same. If you still want to catch up to me, you should leave the Manga sect right away. There's no future in this place at all. What remains of a ruined sect is but a joke. I am not leaving. I am a disciple of the Manhua sect. That's how it naturally be like, but that's what doesn't mean I'm going to go easy on you. Oh man, did I say that too late? Senior brother. Haven't you gone too far? What do you mean? This is a spar. There's already hurt your palm so badly doing a spar. That's why I stopped here, didn't I? If I was truly holding on, so what do you think would be left in by now? Don't take it too hard. I'm pretty taken aback too. Who could have known he would be so weak? I thought he would at least stand up to me at least. I must apologize for that. Bring senior brother to the treatment hall right away. That obnoxious sword technique. Let me have a taste of it. Sure. Spar with him. Yes, senior brother. Alright. This is a great part to end, and the next one will be 12 chapters to finish this first season of the Return of the Manhua sect. Thank you for joining me, and have a good day.